This is a Defender entry knob set. It has an antique look at it. If you live in an old house like I do, it comes with a new spindle specifically designed for these knobs. And these are the nice, kind of like a rustic brass knob, I guess. Yeah, I think they're meant to look like brass or copper or something like that. Anyway, these are gonna work perfect for me, and we're gonna go install it now. To install these, you are going to need a tool. You're going to need a screwdriver. Now, what you need more to the point is a #1 Phillips head. So #1 Phillips head is a smaller one if you have a multi-driver. And you can see it has this little set screw here. It's in there fairly tight, so you want to loosen it up a little bit. You don't want it come all the way out. You don't want to lose it. But then you're going to take the spindle and you're going to screw it into here. Now, sometimes it's easy to just take the old one out of the door to match it up to try to get the length the same. I know that the thickness of my doors, I want to make this pretty tight. So I'm going to start with about there. And you want to line this flat side up with that set screw, because when you put that set screw down and tighten it in there, you want to go against the flat part of that spindle. And so I got the first one set now, and now I'm going to go to the door and put it the rest of the way on. So here's a doorknob that is in question here. This is the one we want to replace, and I'll show you what happens. Sometimes when I open it, the knob falls off the other side. And what's going on here is, these are the old antique doorknobs, the original ones with this door. But over the years, people either lost this key or the lock set wore out inside the door. And what they do is they replace this, because the factory one was a little bit bigger and it had a split here and it turns around that split. But this will wear out in the door and they replace it. And the ones they sell today are thinner than the old antique ones. So what happens is these doorknobs don't actually thread on. They're just slightly too big because these are the old-fashioned doorknobs. That's a newer spindle. So today what we got is we have this replacement, which also looks antique even though it's brand new, except these doorknobs actually thread onto the spindle, which will make sure that they hang on. So we're going to take the one with the spindle already set, and you can see where the set screw is here. And we're going to kind of put that towards the bottom so you don't really see it, and put that through the door. Then from the other side, we're going to thread this on to the rod. Now make a note of where the flat spots are on the rod, okay? Because you want to line up that set screw with a flat spot on the spindle there. So once you thread this on, you're going to get it to a good point where there's still enough play in it for turn freely, but it's not going to be too wobbly. So I think this is a good one right here. And then I'm going to tighten it with my #1 Phillips head screwdriver. Give it a nice, good, snug, tight, and that's right against the flat part. And now we have a doorknob that doesn't fall off and doesn't have too much extra play. So if you live in an antique house like I do and you have failing doorknobs, you can find these in several different styles and colors on Amazon. Just put them in your cart and you can do it yourself. So I hope this video helped you.